What's going on, everybody? Alex here, Nickens Lawn and Landscape, on another landscape renovation today. As always, we start out, it looks not so good, not so hot. By the time we're done, it's gonna look really nice. So we're gonna bring you guys along with us. Nick's already up there starting to tear out some shrubs. So let's get up there and see what he's got going on. So this is what we're working with up front. This tree is gonna be going bye-bye. As you can see, it's leaning pretty bad. So that one's going. Everything else over here is gonna stay, except for the weeds, obviously. But we're gonna trim all this up, add a little bit to it. Same over here, lily's gonna stay, the grasses are gonna stay, but we're just gonna pull all these weeds, get the grasses all cut down for the fall, trim the shrubs, all this in here. That's all grass that's just taken over, so gotta get all that trimmed up. These roses are going bye-bye. We just pulled that one back there, it's hard to see. And we're getting ready to get this tree out of here. So process, but we'll get it all done and we'll get it looking good. I'll show you the side once we move over there. Alright, so we're trying to dig it out without cutting it down, and that was a rookie mistake. Don't do that. Onward and upward, here we go. We're moving forward. But we got it down, it was all in Nick's face, and we had to chop it up, but it's pretty much out of there. Took about a minute and a half, and she's out of there. Got it all cut up. Nick's moving the truck over here now so we can load all this stuff in there. So got that shrub out, that tree's now out. Gotta get 3 rose bushes. One more tree on the far side, and then we got a few things to remove down over here, and then we'll be in cleanup mode, getting all these weeds out of here, getting everything trimmed up, and ready to reinstall some plants, throwing out some mulch. Here we go. Looks a little different over here now. This whole corner is all invisible, basically, beyond it. I love when we get to do this. Instead, we got to take a few of these over here out, volunteers, some honeysuckle, a few more up front, and we'll be moving right along. Alright guys, we just got back from lunch, and I must say I enjoy working in the town where I live. I was able to eat lunch at home, which was good, saves me money, and in my eyes it's better lunch. But this is where we're at. So we've got all this cleaned up over here. That's a ground cover that she wants to keep, so I'm going to try to dress that up and clean it up the best I can. Trim that guy. Got all the weeds pulled. Got a couple of ripey down there, 2 of them that are staying. Got these guys trimmed, another little ripey there, a little handling grass back there. Probably throw another grass or 2 in over there. Then we're going to be putting some boxwoods over on the corner over there. Over here, we got this all cleaned up as well. Everything that you see is staying, obviously. But that stuff we haven't trimmed yet. I don't want to trim it yet before I install everything else. I want to leave it like that, how it's going to look full grown before I put the new stuff in. So got these guys cleaned up, one of them. But we got all that grass out of here. Remember, that was all green there. This was all green here. And we used our shovels, handy dandy Wolverine shovels, to do all that. Made it pretty easy. Got this hole filled in where that tree was, and there's a bunch of ground cover here. She wants to keep that, so again, we're going to dress that up the best we can. Moving along over here, there was a massive shrub right there. Got that hole filled. That's all done. These guys trimmed up. That one back there looks like someone got some Roundup or something along those lines on it. There's a couple dead spots, one in the front, one in the back, but it is what it is. But that one there looks good. Got some of this stuff cut down, and this is pretty much where we're at. But we got those shrubs removed, and we just got to cut these grasses down, fill these holes in, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. And a couple things to do in the back. And that's about it. Finally, we're installing some plants. Alright, so we got everything planted, everything all cleaned up. Truck is loaded down. We are getting ready to start unloading some mulch, so let's take a walk around and see what we got. I planted some ground cover in there, so that's not weeds. I just planted those. There's 32 right there, I think. That's the only new stuff that went in on the side. Coming around the corner, we got 3 variegated laripe up there. We planted 3 more boxwoods. Trimmed all this stuff up. We planted these 3 hamlins. Planted that laripe. A couple more hamlins over there. Actually, you saw all that stuff. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Getting ready to start mulching. Not too much left. Alright guys, we are finally done. I got one little spot over here I'm gonna have to come back later on or tomorrow, depending on if I have daylight tonight. We hit a downspout over here whenever we pulled out one of the volunteers, so nothing we could do about that. I gotta tidy up one little spot over there, but everything else is done. Mulched up, cleaned up, looking good. Looks like a totally new property. Go back to the beginning if you don't remember what it looked like, but looking good now. Already got a few leaves that have fallen in my bed here, but other than that, it is looking good. Ready for its winter hibernation. Back to maintaining in the spring. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and let us know what you thought. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.